what up? Just threw for Drippy in the house. Right now, I'm on my way home, but as you can see, it is nighttime in Osaka. Okay, so anyway, I made a video about this subject, but it kind of sucks. So I'm not gonna put it up. I'm gonna make another one, get a little more hyped and stuff. Because when you're bored and stuff, you always say yell. I say laugh, kind of like get you all whatever, because the vibrations and stuff and the laughter just goes all through you and stuff. And sometimes it make you want to no. But anyway, this video is about get rich or losing weight, or lose weight and get rich, or something like that. Anyway, the whole thing about it is, they talk about how people in America are poor, and people around the world are poor and stuff like that, but yet these people are like really big and stuff, and all this stuff. So you think like, well, how can a person that's kind of like overweight like myself be poor? I ain't poor, but I'm pretty much almost close to poor anyway, since I'm not wealthy rich. Or rich wealthy, or wealthy, or whatever it is. Anyway, it's because they're eating the wrong types of food, and they probably eating a lot of it. So I figure, I'm gonna take a round guesstimation and say let's say you spend about $1,000 every month on junk food and stuff, whatever in the combination, and whatever kind of combination you want to think about combining it in or whatever. But I'm thinking like, well, if you cut back on the junk food at least maybe 75%, that might save you about a good $500. You might say, $500? No way. Well, I'm saying yes way, because I used to go to these convenience stores on the way home and buy, these drinks and whatever and stuff, and I just kept the receipts just for the fun of it, and I added up, and it was over $1,000 just going to the convenience stores, which I had no business going there anyway. Right, but every convenience store I pass, I'd stop by, because at the convenience stores in Japan, they got some fine women in there, and that's where you can pick them up. It's easy to pick them up in those places there in the clubs. So anyway, I was like, whoa, I gotta stop this, because that's $12,000 a year I'm spending on junk food. Most of it was some was water though. Okay, so I'll say like $300 on water, but still that's a lot of money. $300 for some water, every year, that's a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking to myself, well man, I gotta go to the bathroom, but I'm gonna pass it up. Okay, so I'm thinking to myself, well, I shouldn't pass it up since I could yeah. Well, I'm in a good hype mood, so I'm not gonna ruin it. So anyway, I'm like, wow, that's a lot of money. So I figured, well, if I'm spending this kind of money, well, I didn't think about it then. I'm thinking about it now. Then a lot of people in the States must be doing the same thing. So I figure, what you do is you go to the store and you want to get you a pop or whatever. I'd say it's a pop in a bag of chips. Well, I would know which one you should keep, but you shouldn't buy them both. Buy one, and drink water. Or buy the chips, or buy the juice and eat an apple or something, you know what I'm saying? Because it's cheaper. And you start doing that, and you're going to save a lot of money. And let's say you do save $500 a month, right? $500 is not a lot of money to some people, well, I wouldn't say to some people. $500 is not a lot of money to people who do not know how to manage money, right? Or not even manage money, people who don't know how to pimp money and put that money to work. You put that money in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Well, on the stock corners, and you investing in some kind of business and stuff like that. But anyway, you make your money work for you. But people who don't know how to do that, then $500 to them is not a lot of money, I guess. Because they're only looking at $500 when they could look at it in like a few years as $200,000-$300,000. So anyway, you take that $500 every month and you stick it in the bank, and in a year you'll have 6 G's. I mean, you could be out there like the rappers talking about all those zeros behind that one. Well, you'll have a 6. And you'll have 3 zeros. Okay, sure, it's not 6 zeros or 7 zeros, but It's better than no zeros. Well, zero, it does mean nothing. But you got a 6 there. So, anyway, you got 3 zeros on the... Well, you got 4 digits on the left side of that decimal point. So, that's good, I'm thinking. So, you take that first $6,000. And while you're losing weight, and saving and getting rich, right, you should think about, reading books on investments and stuff. This is one book called... The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham. I think it's not Benjamin Graham. I think it may be Benjamin Graham or something like that. I can't think of his name. No, it can't be Benjamin Graham. Benjamin. I can't think of his name. But it's called The Intelligent Investor. And it's a funny book. It's thick, but it's funny. So you guys get that book and you read it. You read about investing. What you do is you go to these white neighborhoods, where they sit in the cafes and stuff, right? You see a man in a suit, whatever, you say, hey, what are you investing in? And pretend like, well, you don't pretend like, and he'll look at you funny and say, yeah, well, I'm thinking about investing, so I just want to know what you're investing. What's your portfolio like? Portfolio, But then I guess everybody's educated, so portfolio. Anyway, you can ask. He might say, might tell you, he might not. It doesn't matter. Still, somebody might be interested in it, might tell you. Or you go down to the places, and talk to them and stuff. Basically, what you want to invest in is oil and silver, copper, gold, and stuff like that, and minerals and stuff that they need to build things, especially these weapons and stuff, because, they make money selling these weapons to, stuff like that. But anyway, that's what you do with your money. So then the second year, while you're still losing weight and maintaining your $500 to riches a month flow, you keep doing that, and you build your portfolio and you start reading, and think about kind of different businesses you can do and stuff online, whatever, And next thing you know, you'll figure out something that you like. Maybe like you might write a book about how you lost weight, save $500. Even though you got it from me, but still you can still write a book. And make a shirt. $500. How you say that? Pound? Huh? $500 a month? Wait, losing pounds? 500? I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, you do something like a big fat piece of lard and whatever, grease, whatever, and $500, and that's the something like that. Yeah, that's what you do, and something like that. Anyway, I ain't gonna tell y'all. See, I might go out there and do it, take my idea. But anyway, you write a book, and you talk to your friends, see what they doing. You wait till that second year go by, you got that 6,000. You try to invest in some kind of business. But by this time, your portfolio should be getting a little bigger, and plus you might want to add another $4,000 in there, so you can have a little complete 10 or whatever you want to do. I'm not sure, but you read and you're getting that dictionary out. You're reading those books. You're getting more knowledge, and you get to talking to more people who's business minded and stuff, and then, you go to the gym and, see people jogging and stuff, you talk to them, and because, y'all got something in common, I guess, losing weight, they'll tell you a lot of their secrets and stuff, because people like to talk when they see an ear, you know what I'm saying? And so you find other things to invest in and stuff, with that, after that second 6 G's pops up. And then after that, you're making more money, but you still take that $500 and you keep saving that money every year. And you take that money, you help your friends, you put kids to school, because, there's a lot of these kids out here that want to go to school and stuff. You could buy, I don't know, maybe think of some kind of what is these called, nonprofit foundations or whatever. Where you could buy old, well, not, too slow, but some old smartphones for these kids and show them how to use it and use a smartphone to build web pages or whatever they could do on it and stuff like that. And, by your third year, it wouldn't be your third year. That would be, after your third year, shoot, you could be a leader in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And all for what? Saving $500 a month. You know, just losing weight, keeping yourself in shape, and rewarding yourself with $500. And that's not. And I'm thinking, I know for a fact, a lot of people probably spending way more money than that. You know, you probably save. And if you're real good and you start reading those nutritional books that'll tell you that, hey, when you eat right, especially your man, your manhood gets stronger, and you'll feel the extra energy and stuff like that, the stamina. And for your women, your body start getting in shape, and that aspect starts to, do what it's supposed to do. Make you stick out there and keep you balanced when you're out there running and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And shoot, oh man, y'all like, man, and you start doing that stuff, you get your mind right, and keep your notes. You know what I'm saying? When you start thinking one way, you go through your notes and say, oh, so thinking this way, this is what I do to my remedy, and you keep doing it, and you never know, that $500 might end up turning into that $1,000. You just keep saving it, and keep saving it, and when you make your money, profits from whatever other business ventures that you might be doing and stuff, you could put that money into something else, go overseas and whatever, start your nice restaurant, some online school, anything. I mean, there are a lot of things out there that you could do. Matter of fact, you could even go to some white neighborhood where all the rich people and they all fat too, and coach them $1,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? How to lose weight. Because if you eat right, you'll lose real quick. You don't really have to do a lot of exercise, to lose a lot of weight. And you read about this stuff, because you'll read it when you start reading sports books, and I mean, you might even get some. You reading that book called that Intelligent Investor. That book could tell you how not to get married, what kind of woman not to marry, or what type of person, what reason why you shouldn't marry. Anyway, it's a funny book, But yeah, you get out there and because a lot of people need help, and they will pay you. If they got money, they will pay you $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 a month, whatever, to help them lose weight and to help them get their mind in shape so they can keep that weight off forever. Because trust me, it's worth that money, and they know it, because it's going to change their lives. It's going to lengthen their lives and make things happy for them. And if it works out the way I'm sure it's going to work out, and I know it's going to work out, shoot, boy, they're going to be taking you all over the place with them and stuff, and you get their friends or whatever. But, they're going to be smart, and they're going to write books too, because they got their friends, and publishers and stuff, and they're going to get rich. You know what I'm saying? So you want a piece of that, because when you can help people lose weight and stuff like that, and then they turn around and start thinking the way to do it, they're gonna get their money back. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well go on and don't be all like, well, the Lord says that it's harder for a camel. It's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to get into heaven. But it might be true, but the Bible never said a rich man won't get in heaven. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get there. But anyway, all I'm just saying is, if you're overweight and you spending money and you say yourself poor, well, you're not poor. You're just mismanaging your money and mismanaging your body, which is mismanaging your mind. So stop eating so much. Save that money, and don't take that money and spend it on something else. You take that money and you save that money for a whole year. You be consistent. You take that money and then you invest it, into some other products and stuff in these companies, so you can get paid. Leave it there. Don't touch it. In that second year, then you start doing your own little business. But while you waiting, you got to read. And shoot, man, I'm telling you, y'all gonna blow up. Y'all gonna be happy. Y'all see me some money. Because this ain't free.